Good morning.
Good morning.
Wow, I've never done it with a live microphone. That's pretty cool. Welcome. I'm Brad, and I know all of you guys, and we're filming today, so have fun, be normal. Act like that's not even going on. Any requests today? Special requests? Nope. Shoulders. Okay, awesome. All right, cool. We will do those shoulder things. And we'll do the JIP flow probably today. So we'll run through smooth flow, fast flow Friday, have some fun, bring some energy. And if you're new to class, know that you can rest in child's pose at any time you want. We're all here together. Let's start in child's pose. Let's bring your big toes to touch, your knees wide, hips back to your heels. And right away, drop your brain below your heart. Begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Drop your list of things to do or things not to do. Yeah, you made it here. The important thing is you're here and you're on your mat. So give yourself this 60 minutes of practice to be here. Start to notice the quality of your breath, the airflow in your body moving in through your nose and out through your nose. And setting for yourself an intention for your practice or for your day. It can be one word of ease, strength, your word, your practice. Take a big full breath in, fill up your lungs as much air as your body can hold. Open your mouth inside out, let go. Again, fill up your lungs, breathe in. Sip in a little more air. And open and empty, let go. And one more deep breath, fill up, breathe in. Huge breath. Sip in a little more. And open up and let go. Breathe out. Spread your fingers really wide. Take your hands shoulder width apart on your mat. Your pointer finger pointing at 12 o'clock. Lengthen, draw your elbows off the ground, leg curl your back toes under. Lift your hips, come into downward facing dog. Yeah, so right away look on your mat, look at your hands. Spread your fingers. Look back to your toes, spread your toes. Drop your head. And simply breathe. No place to be, no place, things to do. Just in here, letting go. Trying on something new. Come behind your toes, your tippy toes. Press your chest back toward your thighs. Squeeze back. Hips high. Press into the knuckles of your hand. Press your heels down, downward facing dog. And walk it out. Take your right foot down, right heel down to the ground, bend your left knee. And take your left heel down, bend your right knee, reach into your hips, your side body. And then high on your toes. Tippy toes, chest back toward your thighs, squeeze back. And bring your shoulders over your wrist high plank. Now from here, you can have your knees up or down. Draw into your core, draw into your center line, your hips high, slightly below your shoulders, but in line from your crown back through your heels. And downward facing dog. Lift your hips, press back. And bring your toes to touch on your mat. Lift your right leg high. Yeah, and have your inner right thigh roll in and up so your pinky toe rolls down, level hips. And bend your right knee, stack your right hip over your left hip. Open up. Right knee to the ceiling, come high on your left toes. Tippy toes of your left foot. And then press your left foot down, left heel down to the ground. Press your chest back to your left thigh. Right knee to the ceiling. And your right knee to your chin. Squeeze it in. Touch your chin with your knee. Shoulders over your wrists. And then press back, downward facing dog. And then lift your left leg into the air. Look back at your pinky toe. Your pinky toes pointed at the ground. Toes are spread. And pull your toes back toward your shins. Now, press through your heels. And take your left leg. Bend your left knee. Stack your left hip over your right hip. Take your left knee to the sky. Open your entire side body. Bring your right toes, come up high on your right toes, tippy toes, and then press your right heel to the ground. Press back your chest to your right thigh, left knee to the ceiling. And your left knee to your chin, squeeze it in. Touch it if you can, shoulders over your wrist. And press it back. Downward facing dog. Look to your thumbs and walk your feet to your hands. And lift halfway, breathe in, heart away from your hips. And exhale, bow forward, let go. Separate your feet about 2 fist widths. Take take your outer elbows, bend your knees, have your chest press against your thighs. Take the top of your head down to the ground. Let the blood flow to your brain. Rinse it out. Now then take your toes. Lift your toes, all 10 of them. And rock forward and back, side to side. Find the 4 corners. Find your perfect balancing spot on your feet for you. Then press your feet down into the earth. Take your pinky toe, spread your pinky toe out, press your pinky toe down, and then 1 toe at a time, come in, spreading your toes. And then pressing down, feel a line of energy run up your thighs. Hug your muscle to your bone in your legs. So squeezing your legs with muscle. Now then take your hands to your outer shin bones, your legs, lower portion. And your palms press into the fronts of your shins with your palms. And then press back, energy back out to the side with your shin bones. Yes, on the side edges of your legs, pressing in. And then use your shin bones to press back into your palms. Lift your navel, bow your head deeper. Breathe. Bring your hands to your hips. Draw your elbows in, lengthen your spine and rise up, press to the ground. Good Friday morning. And the hamstrings. Bring your hands to your hearts. And if you're not there, step to the top of your mat. Bring your toes to touch. Allow your eyes to close. Bring your shoulders away from your ears, down into your spine. And again, press to the ground. Your true alignment, aligning with yourself, something greater than yourself. And together we'll take 3 yums. Full breath in. Inhale, open your eyes, lift your hands, reach up. Yeah, smile up, look up, breathe. Lift your heart, feel your heart, just spread your fingers, as much space between your fingers, and lift your heart up and go back. Baby back bend, a lift of your heart. And exhale, take your hands to prayer, bow down, all the way down, low hover. And inhale, halfway lift, breathe. And exhale, step back, high plank. High push up. Holding and high push up. And then chaturanga, lower down, low hover, low hover, low hover. And then inhale, reach your heart forward and up. Upward facing dog. Bring the tops of your feet into the ground. Toes under the ground, yeah. Look up with your eyes. Bring your shoulders down, away from your ears and into your back. Lift your heart up. And exhale, lift your hips, roll over your toes, downward facing back. And breathe. Yeah, Ujjayi breathing. In and out through your nose. And then look into your thumbs. Come up on your tippy toes, bend your knees and step or float your feet to your hands. Lift halfway, breathe in, heart away from your hips. And exhale, bow, let go. Press to the ground, rise up, reach up, breathe. Breath out, bow, let go. Breath in, lift halfway. Exhale, step back, high plank. Chaturanga, low plank, breath out. Breath in, upward facing dog, heart up, shoulders back, open your heart, shoulder opener. And exhale, lift your hips, roll over your toes. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Look into your hands, your thumbs. Come high on your toes, your tippy toes. Bend your knees, step or float. Lift halfway, breathe in. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Go back, maybe baby back in. And exhale your breath all the way down. Lift halfway, breathe in. And exhale, step back, high to low. Lower down, low hover. Hovering low, knees up or down. Hovering low, knees up or down. Rumors that we're moving, but we're no hover. Inhale, rise up. Come on your tops of your feet. Raise your heart. Bring your shoulders back. Shine up. And exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. One more Sana. Look into your thumbs. High on your toes, and step or float your feet to your hands. Lift halfway, look up, long spine. Exhale, bow forward, let go. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, bow, let go. Inhale, lift halfway. Step back high to low, breath out. Breath in, upward facing dog. Open your heart, open your shoulders. Smile with your shoulders back. And exhale, downward facing dog. And bring some love onto your mat, love into your practice. Whether it's your first time or 1,000th time, allow yourself to be exploratory in your own body. Feel something new, maybe take something in. Let something go. High on your toes, tip your toes. Step or float your feet to your hands. Lift halfway and breathe. Exhale, bow. And sink down, take chair pose. Bring your toes to touch, your knees to touch. And reach your hands to the sky. Turn your palms to face in. Straighten through your elbows. Lengthen through your arms. Bring your eyes up. And exhale, bow forward, let go. Inhale, lift halfway, breathe. Step back high to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your right foot to your right thumb. Warrior one. And reach your hands to the sky. Rise up. Yeah, feel your right hip draw back. Your left hip draw forward. Square your hips to the front of the room. Bring your eyes up. And exhale, release, high to low. Let go. Rise up, inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Left foot forward, warrior one. Reach your hands to the sky, ground your right heel. And feel your left hip on your mat. Your left hip, draw it back. Draw your right hip forward. And then reach your fingers a little higher and draw your shoulder heads a little lower. Up with your eyes. And release, flow, let go. Yeah, starting to build a little fire, a little heat. Let your head go, you're doing great. Tippy toes. Bend your knees. Step or float. Lift halfway, breathe. Exhale, bow. Chair pose, one breath. Sink, reach. Exhale, let it go. Lift halfway. Step back high to low. Rise up, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Warrior one on your right side. Right foot to your right thumb. Round your left heel. And reach. And exhale, release, flow through. A little more velocity, a little more breath. And lift your left leg, bring your left foot to your left thumb, rise. Ground your right heel, reach. Look up. And exhale, release it. Go through your vinyasa. Big full breath in. Open up, empty. One more big full breath in. Fill up your lungs. Open up, let go. Look to your thumbs. High on your toes. Step or float. Lift halfway, breathe in. Exhale, bow forward. Bring your toes to touch on your mat. Your knees to touch on your mat. Sink your hips as low as your knees reach your hands to the sky. Chair pose. And take cactus arm. Bend your elbows. Yeah, beautiful. And then pull the bottom of your heart up as you sink your hips down, lifting up, looking up with your eyes. Open your shoulders. Shoulder opener. And exhale, release that. Go. Bow forward over your thighs. Lift halfway, breathe in. Exhale, step back. Go low. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot to your right thumb, rise up. Warrior one. Reach up. Take cactus arms. Elbows down, open your heart. Lift your heart. Squeeze energy in your feet. Heels squeezing toward one another. Energy up from the earth. Bring in some air. And exhale, release, let go. Low through, high to low. Vinyasa. Left foot forward, warrior one. Ground your right, go reach your hands. Cactus arms, bring your elbows down. Breathe. In and out through your nose, keep the breath flowing. Lift your heart. And release, flow, high to low. The upward facing. Take it back, downward facing. Bring your toes touch on your mat. Toes touching. Lift your right leg. Bend your right knee. Stack your right hip over your left. Right knee to the ceiling. You can stay right here, or you can take your world upside down. Take your right foot over. Flip your dog. Yeah, see it from a new angle. See it from a new light. Have fun. Spread your fingers of your right hand. Take your hips, touch the ceiling with your hips, so press to the ground with your feet. Reach toward the front of the room, smile. High plank. Bring your thumbs to touch. And take your heels to the right edge of your mat. Lift your left hand, side plank. You can take your right leg to the ground, or you can raise your left leg to the sky. Reach through your fingers. And Vinyasa, let go. Big full breath in. Open up and into the middle. One more big full breath. Open, let go. Bring your toes to touch. Lift your left leg. Bend your left knee. And stack your left hip over your right. Spread your toes, energy in your toes. Come high on your right toes. And you can stay right here breathing or flip. Flip over. Have fun. Smile. Hips to the sky. Touch the ceiling with your hips. Yeah, if you're flipping, flip your hips up. Breathe. High plank. Bring your thumbs to touch, thumbs together. And side plank, lift your right side, heels to the left edge of your mat. Left knee up or down. Ujjayi, breathing in and out through your nose. And Vinyasa, flow through. Let go. High to low. Upward facing and downward facing. Big full breath in. Lion's breath out. One more big full breath in. Breathe. Stick your tongue out. Lion's breath. Right foot forward. Crescent lunge. Keep your left heel in the air. Reach your hands to the sky. Reaching up. Draw your left hip forward, your right hip back. So squeeze energy in your hips. And bring your hands to your heart. Anjali Mudra. And take your left elbow outside of your right knee. Twist. Left heel in the air. Left heel off the ground. And gently draw your navel to your spine. And draw your right wrist up to the sky, open. Gently release your left heel to the ground. Take your right elbow to your right knee. Extended warrior. Left hand to the sky. Reach your heart up, open. Pull your left ribs back. Your right ribs forward. Look up. And release high to low. Let go. Big full breath, one of them. Open up, breathe out. Left foot forward, crescent pose. Right heel in the air, hands to the sky. Bring your energy to your hips. Right hip forward, left hip back. Hands up, fingers up. Hands to your heart. And twist to your left. Right elbow outside your left knee. Ujjayi breathing. One more twist, open. And grounding your right heel. Extended warrior. Take your left elbow to your left knee. Use your right hand to the sky. And feel your left hip draw it back. And open. And release, let go. Vinyasa, high to low, upward facing, and downward facing. Let go. Step or flow your feet to your hands. Lift halfway and breathe. Exhale, bow, let go. Your toes touch, your knees touch. Take Uttanasana, chair pose. Thunderbolt. Yeah, and beautiful. And smile, yeah? Even in tough times, even when things are not as pleasant, bring a little cheer. Hands to your heart. And twist to your right. Your left elbow outside of your right knee. Bring your weight into your heels. Maybe your chin to your right shoulder twist a little deeper. Maybe open your wings if you like, yeah. And release, let go. Lift halfway, breathe in. And exhale, fold, let go. Separate your feet, 2 fist splits. Yeah, take Padangusthasana, your peace fingers, your first 2 fingers to your big toe. Intertwine. Inhale, look up, breathe in, lengthen. And exhale, take your chest to your thighs. Bow your head. Draw your shoulders away from your ears into your spine. Integrate. The top of your head down toward your toes. And release, let go. Lift halfway, breathe. And exhale, sink and take chair pose. Toes touch, knees touch, hands to the sky. And bring your hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra. And twist to your left, your right elbow outside of your left knee. Energy back into your hips. Squeeze your hips. Roll your sacrum under. And twist. Anything you did with your arms on the other side, you can open. One more twist. Reach, lengthen. And exhale, release, let go. Lift halfway, breathe in. And exhale, hand under your foot, Padahastasana, your whole right hand, your whole right palm under your right foot, your whole left hand under your left foot, with your feet separated about 6 inches to fist width. Look up, breathe. And exhale, bow, let go. Chest to your thighs, top of your head down. Now, press your toes into your wrist. Strengthen in your legs, so press. Hug your muscle to your bone. Your legs, inner thighs run in and back. And release, let go. Crow pose. Now, so today's crow, you take your hands to the ground, about shoulder width apart. Spread your fingers. Bring your knees to the backs of your elbows. Yeah, and walk your shoulders forward, your weight forward. And from here, maybe one foot lifts. If one foot lifts, maybe the other foot lifts. If both feet lift, bring your toes to touch. Heels high. And kick it back, high to low, Vinyasa. Meet downward facing dog. High on your toes, tippy toes. Look to your thumbs. Step or float to the front of your mat. Lift halfway, breathe in. And exhale, fold, let go. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Hands back to your heart. Yeah. Allow your eyes to close. Bring your toes to touch. Tadasana. You're aligned with yourself or something greater, your intention. In and out through your nose. Breathe. And come into bouncing. Bring your hands to your hips. We'll take eagle pose. Right arm out in front of you. Left arm over your right arm. Eagle arms. Yeah. Elbows high. And sink your hips. And take your right leg over your left leg. And then turn up the volume of your breath in and out through your nose. Sink as low as your hips will take you. And find ease. Pull into your core. Uddiyana Bandha. Release your arms. Reach up, stand up. Left arm out, right arm over. Elbows intertwine. Reach your elbows high as your shoulders. Sink your hips. Pick your left leg over your right leg. Yeah, and squeeze your legs together as you sink. Lift your heart. Open your heart. It's a heart opener. Shoulders back. And exhale, release your arms. Hand to foot. Hands to your waist. Press down on your left foot. Reach your right leg to the sky. Bring your right hand to your right knee. Or your right hand to your right foot. Either way. And straighten. Breathe. Open your heart wherever you go. Pick your right leg to the right side. Open up. And be okay with falling. It's okay. Have fun. Back to center. Release your right foot. Float it back. Warrior 3. Reach your hands back. Turn your palms to face down. And then reach your heart forward. Take your heart as low as your right heel. Raise your right heel as high as your heart. Level your right hip. And half moon pose. Take your left hand to the ground. Stack your right hip over your left. Right hand to the sky. Draw your core in. Lift your right leg 2 inches higher with your core strength. And standing split your right hand to the ground. Right foot to the sky. Right foot. Draw your heart toward your left thigh, the top of your head toward your toes. And release that, go. Lift halfway and breathe. Exhale about 4. Inhale and rise, reach, maybe a big back bend. Hands to your heart onto the mudra and align. Tadasana, toes touch, shoulders back. Breathe. And hand the foot on your left side. Press into your right foot. Raise your left leg. Take your left knee with your left hand. Or take your left foot with your left hand. And open up to the left side. Left. Open your shoulders, lift your heart. And back to center. And float it back, warrior 3. Let go, release. Reach with your heart forward. Fly your hands back. Lift, bring your shoulders together. Your navel to your spine. Feel yourself fly. Half moon pose. Your right hand to the ground. Stack your left hip on top of your right. Reach your left hand to the sky. And then draw your core. Reach your left leg 2 or 3 inches higher with your core strength. And release into half splits. Left hand to the ground. Standing splits. Reach your heart toward your right thigh. Top of your head toward your toes. And release that, go. Both feet meet halfway, lift, breathe in. Exhale, bow forward, let go. Inhale, rise up, reach up. And hands back to your heart, onto that mudra. And we'll take dancer's pose. Yeah, excitement because we love to dance. Reach your right arm out. Take your right foot, or your right knee, bend your right knee, take the inner edge of your right foot. Left thumb to the sky. Press and reach. Breathe. Yeah, lifting your heart as high as you can get your heart. Press your right foot to the ceiling. For 3, your full expression. For 2, and release that go. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, feel good about that, right? Yeah. Top of your mat. Draw back inward. Press down into your right leg. Left arm out. Yeah, your left arm. And then bend your left knee. Take the inner edge of your left foot with your left hand. Raise your right arm to the sky. Turn your palm to face you in this version today. Now look up, maybe even, and press to your left heel. Reach your left heel to the ceiling. Draw in your core. Lift your heart. And for 3, your full expression. For 2, and release that go. Holy moly. Top of your mat. Tadasana, hands to your heart, onto the mudra. Allow your eyes to close, realign. And 3 close. Hands to your hips. Bring your right foot to your inner left thigh. Hands back to your heart. And if your right foot doesn't want to go to your right thigh, bring it below your knee so it's not on your knee, on your calf. And be with it. Be with your expression of tree. Wherever you want to go with your arms, you can reach up, you can reach out, you can reach back. And smile. Have fun with that. But press down, lift your heart, open your shoulders. And hands back to your heart. And release. If you're on the other side, pressing your right foot, your left foot into your inner right thigh or your right calf. Hands to your heart. And grow your roots. Press down in your right foot. Open your heart. Maybe your hands go up. Maybe they stay at your heart. Wherever you go, you go. Bring you full expression of you, yourself. And release. Bow forward. Forward fold. Lift halfway and breathe. High plank. Chaturanga low plank, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one, hands reach, drag your left foot. And open up, warrior two. And straighten through your right leg. So straight right leg. Then reach so your right knee straight. And reach your right hand toward the front of the room. Take your right fingertips outside of your right shin bone to the ground, to a block. Breathe in. Inhale, rise up. 10 toes toward the wooden door. Wrists over your ankles. Inhale, lift your heart, open up, baby back bend. Look up, breathe. And exhale, bow forward. Your head toward the ground, your hands to your feet. Your outer ankles. Toes turn slightly in and awaken your leg muscles. So squeeze your muscles to your bones and your legs. Keep them alert. Draw your navel up and in. Hands to your hips. And inhale, rise up. Maybe back in the top, maybe big breath. Heel toe your feet back to 3 feet apart. And then spin on your heels. Take both toes, all 10 toes toward the front of the room. Square your hips to the front of the room. Lift your hands to the sky. Look up, both legs straight. And exhale. Bring your chin to your right shin. Bow forward. Both legs straight. Left heel pressing into the ground. Intense pose. Yeah, feel your right hip. Draw your right hip back and your left hip forward. Your heart down. Inhale, lift halfway, breathe. Take your left fingertips inside or outside of your right foot. Reach your right hand to the sky. Left hand down, right hand up. Yeah, and your back heel, your left heel, press it into the ground. So your whole left foot's on the ground. Then draw your heart forward toward the front of the room. And release high to low. Let go. Vinyasa. Or straight to your downward facing dog. One full big breath in. Breathe in. Open up, empty, let go. Left foot forward, warrior one. Rise. Ground and reach. Straighten your left leg. In triangle pose, you can also your left hand outside of your left shin bone, right hand to the sky. Open your right hip. And inhale, rise up. Wrist over your ankles, 10 toes toward the window, or to the glass or the windows. Baby back bend, inhale. Bring your hands behind your back, intertwine your fingers, and exhale, bow forward. Let go. Now reaching your hands off of your hips, the top of your head toward the ground. Another shoulder opener. Hands to your hips. Long side, inhale, rise up. Baby back and round up. Breathe in, open your heart. And exhale back to center. Heel toe your feet 3 feet apart. And spin on your heels. Your all 10 toes face the front. Square your hips to the front. Reach your hands to the sky. Look up. Breathe. Reach up. And exhale, bow forward your chin to your left shin and 10 toes. Squeeze your left hip back. Draw your right hip forward. It's a great place for a block if you have one. Inhale, lift halfway. Press your right hand down inside of your left foot or outside and reach your left hand to the sky. Twist. Pull your left hip back, reach your heart forward and spin open. Both legs straight, both feet into the ground. High and low, let go. Upward facing. Take it back, downward facing. High plank. Shoulders over your wrist. Knees up or down. Hips in line with your shoulders. No droopy hips. If your hips are drooping, leave your knees on the ground. Hips as high as your shoulders. Breathe. Chaturanga, low hover. Breathe. Low hover. Bring your shoulders above your elbows and flip your shoulders be below your elbows. And let go all the way down, let go. Hold it, hold it. Bring your hands by your side. Bring your toes to face in, your heels to face out. Let your right ear come to the ground. Just let go, let the earth support you. Take your left ear to the ground. Change ears. Bring your chin to your mat. Bring your ankles together. Turn your palms to face down. We'll take locust pose. Fly, so your legs are long. Reach your knees off the ground, your heart off the ground. Fly, like superhero pose. Palms will face the ground, lift and fly, breathe. Strengthen in your core. Knees lift, heart lifts. Bring your chin back toward your chest. Lengthen to the back of your neck. Long spine, but lift your heart. For 3, for 2. And release that go. Bend your knees. Take your ankles with your hands, yeah? Knees in line with your hips. And then pull your toes down toward your shins. down to the ground, and press your heels, rise up, Vinyasa, bow pose. Yeah. Breathe. Bring your shoulders together, lift your heart. That's step one. Step two is the outer edges of your lips. Lift them up. Raise them high, and lift your heart for three. Smile through your Vinyasa practice. For two. And let go. Big breath in. Sigh it out. Bring your hands against your side, your thumbs into your side, your fingertips in line with your chest. Tops of your feet down. Draw your elbows back in toward one another. Draw your shoulders away from your ears and lift up. Baby cobra, upward facing dog, knees on the ground or off the ground, your choice. The heart lifting, look up, eyes up, breathing. Draw your shoulders back, open your heart, lift your heart, breathe. And child's pose. Big toes touch. Knees wide. And press it up on your hand. Cross your ankles over one another and roll on over your ankles on your back. Come onto your back any way you want to get there. Hug your knees into your chest, Tadasana. Squeeze in, hug in. Squeeze yourself. Let it go. Happy baby. Open your knees, take the outer edges of your feet. Draw your feet down, your knees against your sides, and then take your sacrum, your lower spine around your buttocks. Press it down to the ground, take the back of your neck to the ground. Flat spine. And release. We'll take, you can take, look at shoulder stand. So if you know shoulder stand, you can go right into shoulder stand. Or if you want to do the Vikriyani, which is legs on a block, you can take a block. Yeah? Place it under your sacrum. Lift your sacrum, your feet to the air. And breathe. If you want to go into shoulder stand, bring your feet behind your head. Walk your hands up your back and lift. Keeping your chin and your chest to your chest, not turning your head from side to side. Then taking your feet straight back up into the air after you've gone back. Take your feet behind your head toward the floor, to the back of the room. Press through your heels, bring your toes toward your shins. Keep your hips lifted high. Keep your chin at your chest, not turning your neck side to side. Look right into your navel or your belly. And bending your knees around your ears. Death hands pose. Re-straighten your legs. And then rolling out one vertebra at a time. Keep your thighs pressed against your chest. Slowly roll out. Yeah, remove your block. Be able to block on your mat. And take your knees, walk up and down, back and forth, up and down. And pause when you get to the top. Bend your knees, take your hands out in Vinyasa bow pose. And you can keep your knees squeezing together, reach your hands wide, heart high. Maybe straighten your legs, lift your heart high, low bow, high bow, low bow, high bow. You got it. Spread your fingers, lift your heart, and release that go. Shavasana. Take your legs wide, feet wide. Open your palms. Lay your head back. Take a big full breath in. Open and empty that go. Allow yourself to find stillness. Allow yourself to let go of any remaining tension that you're holding on to. Take a big full breath in. Open up and release it. Reach your hands to the back wall. Reach your toes. Big squeeze. No big hugging. And rolling on your right side, letting go. And pressing up to seated. Bring your hands to your heart, cross-legged, and your eyes closed. And we'll close with 3 ums. Full breath in. Knuckles of your thumbs to your forehead. Giving gratitude to yourself for making space in your life to practice on your mat. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, really good.
Yes.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Blessings on the rain.
Yeah, we need some rain. More rain.
Anybody that needs to pay, the register's open.